The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. And the Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Purdue's offense is on the field for the first time today. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary focus. That's what this defense is focused and keyed in on. We got to stop him if we're going to have success today.
Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Boilermakers want to move quickly. Looking downfield, it's Sims. Makes the grab on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Turns it on in midfield. Hit the afterburners, kid. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking the back. Offense.
That is a tough one to take, to get an explosive play like that and have it wiped out by a penalty. He wants to throw. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, we're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand, saying, look, this is who we are, this is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Snags it over the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Michigan!
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it.
To the air, it's Sims. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It's a draw. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the big fullback. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Wolverine. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right, the opponent.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. A first down sack and wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Sexton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Working that left side now.
Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Complete to the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Bruce, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. He's moving out of the pocket. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time. Hey, that's a live ball. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Wolverine. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Sims. He's right on target.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They want to just keep throwing it. He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Grande. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Open space at the 25. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy. And this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Bunch formation for these receivers. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy that's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Wolverines look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Off the boot, looking for his man. On the move to his left. Finds his big tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, and now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Sims. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Up-tempo for the offense. The play-action fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Trying to find his man on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Pocket starts to collapse. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 2nd down. This time he's got it. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. It is good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Boilermakers will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He wants to go deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. moving away from pressure. And the quarterback got some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but
oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a
Let's go!
coming. They keep attacking through the air. Feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. Little bit of running room as he picks up 4 and gets it out to the 5.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner will be dragged down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. He has 89 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This offense has a 2nd down play. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Got his man. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Wolverines are rolling down the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. Touchdown, Wolverine. And the stomping has commenced. extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And they'll knock him down. Second down coming up. Back to pass, it's Sims. He looks that one in nicely. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. A first down for the offense. They'll try the right side. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Using the quick game. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. This offense is scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll pick up 3 before he's downed at the 6.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of...
Touchdown, Michigan! And the beatdown has ensued. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no big...
Going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 30. All kinds of room to the right. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverine. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a
job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Takes the easy completion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They're working that left side. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Scanning the field, it's Roach. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And this sophomore... put it out there a little too far. After the misfire, now on second down. They'll run play action. Skips away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They're facing a third down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. What a disappointment. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's complete. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Wants to throw. It's Roach. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He'll just keep slinging it. Going for the big play. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. Looking down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to go to the air on third and short. He'll try to do it himself. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He chucks one out to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll go back to the air on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He's got it down the left. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads it left. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Looking down the middle. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Wolverines are in the red zone. Going up top on first down. He caught it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll immediately call timeout.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game...
Touchdown, Michigan! And the punishment has been extended. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his big tight end. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. To the air, it's Roach. Got his man on the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play can decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.